Happy birthday to you.
I love you, Jay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lindsay. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
So I want to take AP Gov just because I could see myself going into some type of, not necessarily governmental job, but a political kind of advocate. Not that, and it's science-based, it's not in the field, but it's talking to people and spreading the word. So kind of like, you know, when you see those correspondents on the news and they're talking about, you know, they're like the middleman between scientists and regular people, that's what I would want to be. And then Spanish 4. And then I'm thinking about talking to my teacher about AP Spanish, but AP Spanish is hard, and that's where like you have your first class of being with mixed, like it's mixed, so it's like, you know, non-native speakers and native speakers, so they speak all in Spanish and it's like at a fluent pace. So I don't know if I'm ready for that yet, but I'm definitely thinking about it because I have a really good grade in Spanish 3. And then AP Seminar would be if I get into capstone. And then AP Composition and Lang is another English class. These are both English credits. And I think this would be really helpful for like the SAT, ACT, because it's focusing on essay writing and strengthening your argumentative skills. And then Regulars Trig, because I still need to take 3 years of math, and so this would get my last math credit in. And then AP Environmental Science, because they have AP Bio, but I don't really think I would want to take it because that's like focused a lot on if you're thinking about the pre-med route, and it's a really hard class, and if you don't enjoy, you know, pre-med, then don't take AP Bio even if you're interested in biology. But AP Environmental Science, I think it would be a good thing because it would like go well with this one. I could think about how I could use these two in the future. And this is if I get the gym waiver with AP Capstone. If I don't get the gym waiver, then I would have to have like yoga or something here, CrossFit.
Explain Capstone.
Capstone is a 2-year class. You're what's the word? Not requirement, but you're giving away 2 years of class periods for leading up to you doing a 500-word research paper at the end based off of the question that you developed.
500 word or 500 page?
500,000 word page.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, 500,000 page research paper based off of the question that you come up with, I think, in your junior year. Mm-hmm. And you use the AP Seminar and then the AP, let me see, I think it starts with the C. AP Seminar, AP Research is the second class, and you use those two classes to really make your research paper and how you go about your research the best that it can be, and you're working hands-on with your AP teachers. And they said that this class in particular is very much so like a college class. Like, it's self-driven. You have to be able to, you know, meet all the deadlines. You're given the thesis and the, like, you know, the calendar at the beginning of the year, and then you just know when the deadlines are and you have to meet it. And I think it'd be a really good, you know, experience to build myself up as a researcher. Not only, you know, because I'm interested in science and talking to people, I know how to comprehend it, and even though I'm not necessarily good at the math and the literal science doing of it, I think I could easily do a research project if it's based on something that I like, so like social science or environment. And so that's what I would want to do with AP Capstone.
Have you started thinking about any hypotheses you'd want to
Not
explore?
yet. I was like trying to think of kind of what I would want to say on my application, And then once I finish the application, that's when I want to start thinking of like wide categories that I would want to answer and, you know, hypotheses.
Awesome. Okay. Good stuff.
Hi, would you like to touch our gorilla hand?
Yes.
It's really cool, right? Look how huge it is. Would you also like to touch our gorilla hand? So this is our gorilla hand, and our cart is about primates and kind of how they use their hands to interact with different things we put in their habitat. Would you guys like to come over and learn about that? Absolutely. Great. Yeah, so last Wednesday we learned about how a lot of the animals actually get food from grocery stores that we get our food from. In facilities and building the basket, because I've never worked in a workshop like that where you came in with a purpose and you had to get the work done, because it was a formal setting and I've never experienced that before, so that was a really cool thing that I enjoyed. How about you?
Everyone. It's my honor to welcome Dr. Kenner, Ms. Ha, faculty members, parents, and students to the 2019-2020 National Honor Society induction ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of the National Honor Society chapter. My name is Kanyinsowa Anafuroshi, and I was this year's National Honor Society president. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members since 1978, and today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records which established the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many school organizations, and we serve our school and community. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NHS members. Let's all welcome the 2019-2020 National Honor Society inductees. Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of this chapter will now review those qualities for the candidates. We begin with character through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of this chapter will now review those qualities for the candidates. We begin with character.
Hello, my name is Sydney Chid, and I am this year's National Honor Society Vice President. Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character that guides one through life and once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example what we value in character. As John Wooden once said, be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are.
Scholarship.
Hello, my name is Gabriella Jablowski and I was this year's secretary. Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understanding the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, scholarship is to be created not by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest in knowledge.
Leadership.
Hi, my name is David Bradford and I'm this year's freshman. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in-school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. The leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. We are the change that we seek.
Service.
Hello, my name is Ayana Uchina Woodfolk, and I'm the current NHS Service Chair. Service can be established in the routine of days' work, where many opportunities arise to help others, both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or public recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. And as the great South African activist Desmond Tutu once said, do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good and service that overwhelm the world.
We will now proceed with the lighting of the candles, which signifies the transfer of power to the new executive board. We will now proceed. We will now proceed with the lighting of the candles, which signifies the transfer of power to the new executive board.
Hi. I'm super excited because I have been a fan of BTS for 5 years, and like they're one of my top 2 favorite K-pop groups, and seeing them and listening to their music makes me really happy. So this is like the best birthday gift I could ever get.
I'm excited because, first of all, I'm with my best friend. Look at her. She's cute. And then what do you say to your mother?
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mom!
Where are you sitting?
On the floor, B2, right by the stage. My mom works magic, and she was a very, she loves me a lot. And I don't need this as proof, but I appreciate her doing this for me.
And have fun, enjoy. Love you.